Virgo, let's see what's the current energies look like for all of you. As always, please just take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in this story. And I sure appreciate each and every one of you being a part of my channel. If you appreciate what I do here, hit that like button, blink right there. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. All that good stuff really makes a difference to my channel. And I sure would appreciate the support. But let's see what the next 7 to 10 days looks like for all my Virgos. What does the next 7 to 10 days look like for all of my Virgos? So the first card out is the Emperor to the Three of Cups. So, you know, if you are dealing with somebody like your father or, you know, because I do see some family energy here with the Emperor and this Three of Cups. I feel as if there could be some good times around, you know, family gatherings. So that's for a few of you. So yeah, if you're just wondering, you know how to enjoy yourself this week, you know, family could be a really good direction for you to really kind of consider, you know, if you're wondering what to do this weekend. But let's talk about it, all right? When we do have the Emperor reverse, this is somebody who, like I said, is like a father figure. It doesn't have to be. This could also be an energy around, you know, an authority figure, somebody maybe like your boss or somebody in charge. And I just see good times. You know, we have this energy of the Three of Cups. This is where, you know, maybe you guys all get together after work or something, you know, and you're just having a good time with this energy. So there could be reason for celebration. That could also be one of these things. Maybe you just recently got hooked up with somebody and you met someone and you're all going to go out. So I like this energy for you, Virgo, because it's very, very positive for, you know, the first part of this week. Now let's look a little bit deeper though and see what's going on in your world for this week. We do have here the High Priestess coming up in the recent past, all right? So I think something happened that you knew was going to go down. When we see the High Priestess come upside down, this could be Pisces energy, but it doesn't have to be. This could be just about your intuition of you knowing something. Maybe, you know, you got a hint or, you know, something kind of, you know, knocked on your intuition, you know, and it's almost like you knew there was going to be something going on, and it is exactly what's happening. So I think, you know, your intuition was kind of telling you something, and you are really kind of, you know, trying to feel it out. Now, at the base of what's going on here is the Six of Pentacles, you know, so this is an energy of give and take. When we have the Six of Pentacles, this is you getting, you know, what you need. Maybe, you know, you thought, I should ask my dad if I could borrow some money, you know, and I feel as if, you know, quite possibly he does. Or it could be an energy around somebody who you are dealing with where, you know, if you need a favor, and I keep feeling like that might be a situation for some of you Virgos. I feel as if, you know, you're going to get what you need, but it also might cost you, you know, you can't just take, you know, you're going to have to give something back in return. So I think when it comes to, you know, something that you are really seeking after, whether it's advice or it's even, you know, a favor, and I feel like it could be a favor. I do feel as if, you know, you're granted whatever this favor is, but just know that it doesn't come without a cost, all right? Now, what's hanging above you here is the Two of Wands. Now, this Two of Wands is upside down. So I feel as if, you know, you were presented with an opportunity, all right? And maybe you're still sitting on the fence about whether or not you want to move in a new direction. Because whenever we do see the Two of Wands, you know, this is about, you know, having a choice to maybe go in another direction. But it's upside down. So I don't know whether or not you're really convinced that you want to go in this new direction. And here we do have the Knight of Swords coming upside down. So I feel as if you're not ready to just like dive in and make some kind of decision that, you know, you haven't really thought about. When we have the Knight of Swords, this is usually a more aggressive energy, you know, where, you know, you kind of push through and, you know, try to make something happen. But the fact that it's coming up reversed, you know, I think even though you have this opportunity, maybe you're thinking about, well, you know, it could cost me some money or, you know, it would require me making some big changes. And I think maybe you're not just going to jump right into anything and move too quickly. We do have here the Ace of Swords coming up, and this is a very, very good card because, you know, when the aces show up, it's a gift, all right? It's like you're presented with an opportunity or something or even a fresh new start. And I feel like, you know, there is a situation you are dealing with where if there's going to be any kind of a new beginning with anyone or anything, you need to be sure that, you know, everything is on board, it's the truth, Things are very clear. You don't want to start anything that does not have, a sense of clarity to it, So if, you're kind of sitting on the fence as to whether or not you want to get together with someone, I think before you get together with someone, you might have some history. And I say this because we do have the Eight of Cups coming up here. So I feel as if, before you make any moves, moving forward with someone, I think you want to know all of the details, all of the stuff that you need to know. We do have the Ten of Swords here coming up. So I feel as if you dealt with a situation or with somebody, who, might have been a little passive aggressive. I feel as if, this Knight of Swords, maybe they have their own way of dealing with you. And sometimes it's not on the up and up, because that passive aggressive energy could be somebody who may have hurt you in the past. And I wonder whether or not this person shows up again in your life. Things are going along really, really good. You're really, really happy. Life is good. And then boom, here comes this person, all right? And they want to know whether or not they can come back. All right, so I feel as if they're sitting on the fence, because here we see a man, and they're looking at a spilled cup and one that's up. And this could be you, maybe they had moved on and now they want to come back. And you're kind of sitting here like, I don't know whether or not I really want them to come back. So there could be an energy around that, or it could be you not knowing whether or not you really want to really move on from this situation. So there's an opportunity again, and I feel as if this could go along with this Two of Wands. It's like, well, maybe we could get back together and we could start over again. But I think, you're just not in a position where you just want to jump right in and say, yes, let's do this. Let's start over with a fresh start. Well, this is what I really want. It's the truth, and things of that nature. Because, this Ace of Swords, we need to look at how it works with this Ten of Swords. If this is, something that, you wanted to come to an end, Virgo, right? And now they're back and they want you to, consider maybe, picking up this sword and let's try it again. And this time it's going to be different. I think you really need to sit with whether or not you believe that. All right, because this is a sort of truth. Do you really believe that if you are to get together with them, that it's going to be different than it was before? So you don't want to have another tower moment. So I feel as if, before you make any decisions, you are definitely going to really feel it out and think about it, because this was a hard ending. This was not easy, to get to where you are. Now they want to come back and let's revive this and maybe we can make it work again. Whenever I see the tower coming up like this, the advice is like, you may want to dodge this bullet, because if it comes back, things could again crumble and fall. Is it that stable that you could rebuild this relationship? Or is it something that, once it fell, we need to leave it be fallen? So I feel like this week, there's a lot for you to think about, Virgo. I think you really need to think about this card right here as to whether or not you really want to give it another chance. I mean, there's all these cups here stacked and you've already tried it, but here we have this spilled cup, and I think you need to really look at whether or not you want to restore and revive a situation that in the end, came down and was really, really hard. It was a bad ending, because here, this guy is on the ground. Things went cold between you and this person, so really think about it, Virgo. I don't feel like, you need to make any, quick, answers or decisions. And with this High Priestess, I want you to really listen to your intuition, because this is what knows everything, all right? Your intuition never is going to tell you something that's going to get you into trouble. It's going to try to guide you to stay out of trouble. So if your intuition is saying, I don't really know whether or not I really want to, try to make a new start with this person, listen to your intuition above anyone or anything, because it will not steer you wrong. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Virgo. Please take what works, leave what doesn't, and I'll see you all at another reading. Until then, have fun and enjoy the weekend, because I do see that there's this opportunity for you to have some fun this weekend, so go for it. All right, and I will see you all later. Until then, be well. Bye now. Hit that like button.